Anoush, this is probably going to get some pulses pacing. Don't say convicts, it upsets criminals. You can't call them ex-cons either. They're now to be called prison leavers or persons with lived experience. This is an edict from the prison service, officially, that obviously the Daily Mail have got hold of. All sorts of rebranding to try and be nicer to prisoners. Do you see the point in it?
Do you know what? I think this is the kind of thing that looks really bad on a front page and sounds ridiculous, but I can kind of see the logic in it because it's about people who have left prison. Yeah. And actually, if you keep labelling people convicts after they've left prison, it makes it difficult for them, you know, in terms of getting a job, getting their lives back together, and they might end up back there. And the whole idea is to stop people getting back into the prison system. It saves money. It's kind of, in a way, it's kind of common sense, even though these kind of stories really don't look like common sense, right? They look like they're trying to police language in a way that sounds kind of fluffy and silly. But I think there's probably a method to the madness. OK, you've done your time, time to forgive. Yeah.
Not you personally, the prisoners, of course.
I've done my time trying to defend this.
No, it's a good defence. Natasha?
And also, the point that they try making this article is that 17% of people in prison are actually on remand, so they haven't been convicted yet. So their argument is, well, actually, we haven't been convicted for crime, so you can't call us convicts yet. I totally get that. But it does seem a little bit like, you know, the fact that we're, discussing this, you know, getting stuff, people actually being offended by it, like, I can't quite see that happening. It does seem to be a case of probably a few prisoners probably saying, I haven't actually had my trial yet, so I'm upset that you're using that term about me, but I don't think it's probably a widespread problem.
I guess on the other side of it, there are the victims, aren't there? And, you know, if you've been mugged, beaten up, your granny's been murdered, whatever horrific thing it might be, and you've got to be nice to these people now and say, well, you've had a lived experience, haven't you?
Exactly. I think they'll just go, well, actually, you know what, I'll call you what I like.
Yeah, yeah, and I guess that's the point, isn't it, Anoush? There has to be a balance, and some might say this crosses the line.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it's sort of mandatory. I imagine that it's just a way of thinking about things a bit differently to try and change the sort of absolute mess that our prison system is at the moment.
And yeah, let's be honest, exactly.
Yeah.
We are in a mess. Like, there's lots of backlogs. The prison system's broken. The justice system's not working. And, you know, to really be focusing on this, like, at a time like this, I think, you know, the British public are just going to look at this and say, actually, I'd rather, you know, me be able to report a crime, me be able to report a burglary, me be able to report my phone getting nicked and actually do something about it rather than talk about this.